Oh, jeez. Hello, everyone. We had to sleep in our car last night. The locksmith still hasn't been. Never mind. Welcome back to the farm, everybody. Hope you are doing well today. Right, so it is 6:30 in the morning. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to put the time up. We're going to put the time up a little bit today in this episode because I don't want it to be 40 minutes long again like it was last time. But anyway, last time we did manage to get half of this field up here cultivated into a plantable, ready to be planted area, of course. But unfortunately, there's already weeds in here. Somehow. Don't know how that works when there's nothing in the field. Well, I do. Obviously, weeds grow everywhere. But, you know, we can get rid of those. As we saw in the end of the last episode, it is going to be too cold today to really get anything into the ground till pretty late on, and then we don't really have time. So we're going to wait till tomorrow, and we're going to go ahead and get some canola or some... Oops. Some canola or maybe some oats or something in the ground. Something that sells for quite a bit of money. We can't do soybeans just yet. Hello, birdie. Goodbye, birdie. Now, this doesn't work or produce any income, so I'm thinking about replacing it with one that actually does, once we have a bit of money, of course. Might be a good idea, just to give us a little bit of passive income. We do have a few in. So I did have to sleep in Grandad's old truck last night, because we did sell the Uno. Many times I've slept in that Uno. Although I do feel like it's giving us a bit too much of a head start in the series, but never mind, we'll carry on. So yeah, what we're going to do today is, I think we bought a chainsaw, did we did. We are going to go ahead and tidy up the yard and see how much money we can actually get for wood at the sawmill on this map. But what we do need to do before we do any of that is just drive up to the fuel station real quick. Turn the engine off before we blow everyone up. Alright, so it actually costs more, strangely, it costs us more to fill up the pickup truck than it does for the tractor. I'm going to guess, oh wow, the turning circle's amazing. I'm going to guess it's got more literage on the engine on this truck. That can be the only explanation. Scrapyard George, Scrapman George, and Mechanic Pete. I'll never remember them names. Can you please fix up Granddaddy's pickup? How much is that going to cost us? Not that one. Repair. £259. Can't scoff at that. And just out of curiosity, you want £2,000 to repaint that thing. Okay. That is not a problem. Eventually, we will get enough money to get it repainted. I am just going to go ahead and do what I said I wasn't going to do. Nip through here real quick. I mean, it's where we've got to come to buy equipment and stuff anyway, so that's fine. We don't have enough just yet to buy the coon. What I will... No, I won't. No, I was going to say I'll buy some seed, but there's no point just yet because we don't actually have a seeder. I just remembered there we didn't buy that one. I did go ahead and add the John Deere seeder though, and I'll show you it. It's a direct drill as well as a manure spreader at the same time. It's pretty fan-dabby-dozy. It's got a brilliant working width as well. As you can see right here, 6 meter working width, only needs 60 miles an hour, is £6,000. But it can fertilize as you seed. It's also a direct drill, meaning you do not have to cultivate or plow. There we go. We're just heading back up to the farm now. Here's the entrance. So I am thinking, if it doesn't cost too much, we're going to put a nice sign and a gate here. The yard. What are we going to do? What are we going to do with this place? Let me park this up just here. We do need to get a grass cutter and get the grass cut for sure. And we do need a weeder. Not a weeder. Yeah, we do need a weeder for the field. So we're going to need to buy that pretty soon. But first of all, let's see if we can actually cut down these trees. If it lets us. I know we can cut down the birch trees here, but we do have to take the branches off separately. These ones I'm not too sure about. We can delete it. We are using the lumberjack mod. We can... Aha! Okay. So that's going to delete. We can cut to about there. I do want to try and sell as much of the wood as I can. Tim Burton! Nice. Let's get rid of that stump. I am using the lumberjack mod, so I can do this with just a chainsaw. Nice. All right, so how are we going to chop this thing up neatly? That was probably stupid when I was standing right underneath it, but never mind. Do we have to cut the little branches out? No. Okay, so it does work a little bit like the normal trees, fir trees, that have the curly bits on. Is it the fir trees or the other trees? Looks a bit like an elephant tusk. There we go. There's a couple of trees cut down and it has just started to snow. First time I've seen snow in Farming Simulator seasons anyway for a long time. It doesn't usually tend to snow in my games. But yeah, so we've just chopped down 2 trees there. We did get a decent amount of wood for it. I do want to just take these down to the sawmill just to see what they sell for. If they sell for anything. Can we cut down this or is this going to be... Oh, we can. Yes, look at that. That's give us loads more room. Alright. Is that the whole tree? Please don't be the whole tree. Please just be the little bush around it. Nice. Okay, so we got some wood there. That's assuming we can sell it anyway. Where is the pickup? We are just going to transport it over there on the back of the pickup. I will have to be careful not to overload it too much. We definitely need a jet wash. But the inside's nice and clean now at least, apart from the floors. The seats are clean. I wanted to clean them before I slept on them. Didn't have such luxury. But let's go ahead and get these loaded up into the truck if we can. And fold the back, give us more room. Engine off to save fuel, come on. Even though I should keep it running to keep the heating on. If that thing has heating. So yeah, we are using the Lift Anywhere mod, of course. Or Lift Anything mod, sorry. So we're going to be... Pretend we're a whatever you call the... big Scottish fellas, usually, that throw the massive trees as a sport. I can't remember quite what they're called. Oh, now it's raining! Well, that was a nice snowstorm. Pretty typical of an English snowstorm, actually. You get about an hour of snow, and then out of nowhere, like an RKO, the rain comes and washes it all away. Is it in here? That doesn't look like a sawmill road. No, is the answer to that. That's the way we want to go if we're going to go towards the sawmill. Oh no, I read the map wrong. So that is the turn off for the sawmill. Okay. The joys of playing without the minimap. Trying to keep it a bit more realistic. A bit more grounded if possible. Also, I couldn't see the sign, but now I can see it. It says quality timber. Definitely the sawmill. Alright, let's drive up in here. First time I've been here, actually. It's a very bouncy road. Lovely jubbly. And you open? You are open. Lovely. Sawmill. So I'm guessing we just park in here. Turn the engine off. Off. And how do we get in there without climbing all over his equipment? Aha. Looks like there's a door around the side. Perfectly splendid. Let's get that bad boy opened up. Hello, sir. Do you want to buy some wood? Oh, you do buy it? 1,700 as well. That's not bad for hard mode. That does give us 5,600. I think we're going to be okay for money after this, the clearing of the field. You see how much the suspension bounced back there, though? Wow. Okay, so yeah, it's going to take a fair few trips back and forward. Actually, before we do anything, can we afford, is it even feasible, to get a log trailer? We did £1,000 or 2,800 for this one, which can be pulled by the car, the pickup. And we could always use the tractor if we need to. Or we've got the self-made forest trailer for 1,000. Looks a bit more robust, a bit more sturdy, doesn't it? I'm not sure which one looks like they have more room. But I think we're going to go ahead and get this one. just to save on the money a little bit, and we can't get it in JCB orange, yellow, sorry. I will pay the extra 50 for that. That is fine, since we are buying the cheaper one. 730 if we were to buy it used. Not going to buy it used, and we are not leasing in this series unless it's for contract work, which I don't really want to do. I'd rather do it where I use my own equipment. If possible, that would be amazing. Okay, we're going to go and grab that log trailer, and then hopefully that'll allow us to transport more logs. If we can put it on the back of this as well, that's double the log transport, providing this thing can pull it. Alright, so I'll jump back when we're at the store, picking up that trailer. Breaking the law, breaking the law. I do hope the police aren't around, because we are speeding. I'm not going to overtake him. That is just asking for trouble. But we are back at the store. It's a nice little drive around, the other way around. We'll explore more of the map a bit later on. Maybe in a couple episodes when we are not as busy. We can have a drive around, see what there is. Can this work? Yes, look at that. Double the log capacity. Alright. It is struggling to pull it just a little bit. The weather is really not letting up today. And I just noticed it is 12 o'clock, so playing on times 15 might be a bit too quick for my tastes. We'll find out though. So let's just dive down here. I'm going to go and grab a lot more of the logs. Yeah, I think I might have to knock it down to times 5 just to get this whole field cleared. I think we might play on times 5. It might mean the episodes are a little bit longer. So we'll aim for 40 minutes tops on an episode. I should have bought the hand tool when I was there. Ah, that means another trip back up to the store. Never mind. We are going to go ahead and just park up around here. Grab another tree or 5 or 7 or all of them. I won't grab all of them. I'll save some for when we need money. But yeah, for now, we'll cut down all the ones this side of the yard that aren't in the hedges. I don't mind them ones too much. And a few of them around the back, because I do want the track to be able to loop around in there. And we do also need to take that wood away as well. Okay, so what I'll do is here, I will just jump back to when we have cut them all. There we go. Got quite a bit of it done. Just picking up the last few branches and logs. Every little helps, of course. I got rid of most of the trees that I could have. As you can see, we do have a lovely clear area now. We do have room to go around to the side. I did notice with these trees here, though, and these ones are really annoying, so I'm not going to bother cutting any more of them down. But these can't actually be cut down in the manner that you can salvage wood from them. You can only cut them down and delete them. I don't know if that's the lumberjack mod or the model of the tree. I did want to get rid of that one so it's out of the way. And this one too. And there's a couple of them that didn't want to go away with the chainsaw at all, so I had to put them... Oh, it doesn't even show you. I had to use object hider to get rid of them. I think this might be one of the trees that won't let me cut it down. Think. Oh. Ah, it turns out the root's underground. Obviously, the stump, the part where we can cut is underground. So we can't chop that tree down in the future. I'm not going to do any more trees for today. There's lots of bits of wood and stuff still lying around. I do need a place we can store the wood on a more permanent basis when we're not going to be selling it, because I don't want to make this all about just selling wood today. I just want to get enough to get that John Deere seeder, because that's going to be the most important thing, and maybe a mower. And this rain really has not let up. Since the snow stopped, the rain has took over, and it's here for the day, I think. So I'm just going to load up all these, and then we'll go for a beautiful drive around to the sawmill. I think we'll take the... I'm Scottish. We'll take the scenic route back. This is going on the trailer because it's going to bog down. Yeah, we'll take the scenic route back to the store on camera this time, so you can all see a little bit more of the map. It is quite a beautiful map, actually, from what I've seen. I haven't explored too much of it. I wanted to keep it fresh for us to all explore together. I know that's not the safest thing to do, but I want to transport as much of this wood as we can over there in the hopes of getting to close to 10 grand. Yeah, I think we'll find somewhere to store the extra wood we've got. Hopefully the stripes. Come on, lizard pickup. You can do it. Yeah. We are dragging one along the floor. That branch might not be as big by the time we get there. And I did say I didn't want to overload it too much, but I don't fancy doing 1,000,007 trips. So yeah, we'll just take this load down now, see what we get for these two. Genius brainwave though, genius! So yeah, like I said in the last series, this is going to be quite a slow series, I believe. I am trying to do it a little bit quicker at the beginning. Ah, look, there's the beehives. We can buy them too. Get some passive income. Like by selling the Uno last episode. If you think that was a bad thing of me to do, I will take the money back off. Just let me know in the comments, guys. I'm probably going to end up just leaving this door open. They want to shut it, they can shut it themselves. Wow! Okay, all that work only got us £1,400. That's probably because they're not the good trees. They wanted quality timber, and I sold them, well, scraps. Okay, so maybe we're not going to have enough to buy both of the things we wanted to do today. I could go and sell some more of the wood. Just having the mower and tied in the yard up's nice and all, but it's not really going to generate us any money. Maybe I'll buy the cedar in preparation for tomorrow's... well, tomorrow's day. Alright, lovely. We are getting back to the farm now. Perfect. See, that trip wasn't really worth it. I know it didn't take long, but it did take quite long to chop down all those trees. I'm going to have to move those logs if I want to do any landscaping around here. Might as well chuck them on while we have the equipment to do so. So I don't know if it's going to be worth my time just chopping down all the other trees again and selling them all, or if we should just forget about that. I do need to go and buy that weeder, the little hand weeder as well. I might go and do that, and then we're going to need a place to put this wood. Now I'm thinking, if I have the mod enabled, I'm not sure if I do. Let's have a look. Log. We are using the store search. No, I don't. There is a mod on ModHub with a log holder, but that is 2,000, so that, again, that is wasting more money. I think we're going to get the ruin removed as well. Yes, I think we get this removed. Gives us some more room to work with. All right, let me call the boys and we'll get that done right now. There we go. So the ruin is removed. We do have this little bit of extra space. Unfortunately, there's two patches of concrete and an oil barrel just chilling in the field, but we'll somehow... we'll get Scrapyard Steve, as I'm going to call him, Scrapyard George in to get rid of that. But yeah, we're not going to make any money from these kinds of trees, apart from the birch. You do get a little bit for the birch, but they are a little bit more work. But we've cleared out quite a lot of room here. And we are going to need the cedar. Alright, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and buy a weeder. Weeders up there. Right. So I might just go ahead and buy this chain harrow here. The grassland harrow for £1 more. 9 miles an hour, 12 miles an hour. Well, I'm going to buy the chain harrow then. For sure. Hopefully it'll attach to the tractor. Does it cost us money to change the JCB colours? 1,000 just to change that? No, we'll leave it red. Thank you very much. I am going to buy it factory new. It's probably going to be used for quite a while. It is 6 meters as well, so that's pretty good. We'll go buy that because we do need it. Now we have 4,500 left. So we can afford a loading wagon. Nice. Again, though, there's not really much point buying that at the moment. We do need the cedar. So there's no two ways about it. I'm going to have to sell some more wood. That tree's looking awfully tempting. But I will wait for the vote. If you guys say cut it down, we'll cut it down. We do have some coniferous trees here. Nice. Oh, yeah. All right, that's going to be our savior, I think. Please let me get rid of this. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, an actual tree that we can't really cut because the hedge is in the way, I think. Can I get in? Can you let me in to cut down here, please? I want to cut it as low to the ground as possible. It's a little bit off, but it'll work. Holy crap, what the hell? Okay, that's a matrix tree. That wood is definitely going to be worth a lot more to the quality timber folks, though. We do need to go and pick up that harrow. Or not the harrow, sorry, the weeder. Oh, now I can chop you up. Okay, cut that in half again. I know we do get less money the more we chop it up. But that is fine. Maybe 2 trees will be enough here. We've got another big one. Yes, we do, just over there. Okay. I'm going to go and chop that one up as well. Bring it over here, and then we'll get them loaded onto the truck. There we go, the last piece there. So we do have quite a little stock there now. 9 logs. Let's go ahead and, first of all, take these little crappy ones off. Firewood. We'll keep this stuff for firewood. Bonfire night coming up soon, so we're going to need to build a big bonfire. Okay, let's drive over to the field. So it is going to kind of be on both sides. Both tools. Unless I can... Yeah, these are far too big. But I don't want to lose any of the money. I'm going to put the strap on that just in case. I don't want to lose any of the money by cutting them down even more. But I think I might have to here, because this is going to be ridiculous. Alright, we're going to put them in the log trailer, actually. So let me go ahead. Turn the engine off for one. Take the straps off that. I think we'll put it over there with the tractor as well. See how well that thing can perform. There we go. This is our first time on the tractor today, I think. I want to see how well this thing can pull a trailer load of these logs, because I'm not going to be able to get them all on safely onto the truck and trailer. I will need a bigger trailer. We're going to need a bigger boat. See how many we can actually get on before it starts becoming a problem. I don't think the strap goes across it there. It doesn't, so we're going to have to try and finagle the system here a little bit. Or not, that kind of works. Okay, so that's 3, 4. I am quite conscious, wow, of overloading this thing. Definitely don't want it hitting the back wheels. I would much rather it hung off the edge. I'm making a massive mess of this. Okay, yeah, that's far too much. Okay, let's take this bad boy off. I think we've found the tractor's limit. It becomes haunted. Tell you what, it becomes haunted when there's too much on there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 logs. Tractor does seem to be moving pretty erratically. Yeah, that's far too many logs. Okay, this tractor cannot handle that. Can the pickup handle that? Just out of pure morbid curiosity. I'm guessing no. Probably not. The tractor can't. The tractor's way heavier than this pickup truck is, I imagine. Maybe I should get the advanced driving mod so I can actually see how much things weigh. Alright, pickup, can you do it? Kind of. The back wheels are off the ground. If I were to throw, somehow wiggle jiggle a couple of these in, I might have to just do this. I know it's a little bit less money, but we do need some weight in the back of this because we need to get this over to the sawmill as fast as possible. We are running out of time. So if I chuck a few logs in the back, maybe that will get the wheels back onto the ground. Give us enough traction just to get over there, just to sell it. I mean, it's still money. It's a little bit less money, but it is still money at the end of the day. And to steal a popular slogan from a supermarket brand, every little helps. I think this might work, though. It might be like a good counterbalance to the massive pile of logs we have in the back there. Seems to be. If I do turn on the thing here, we can actually see the weight of the trailer right now is 492 kilograms when some of the logs weigh more than that. Strange. 2,731 kilograms in total if I look at the car. Okay. There's definitely no way we'll be able to lift that ourselves. But I think this might possibly be working. I want to put the bigger piece in before I start taking the little pieces. The wheels do look like they are touching the ground now. It's always a good sign. I mean, do we have the horses to pull all this? That is the real question here. In real life, not a chance, I would say. But then again, as much as I'm role-playing, this is a video game. So maybe, just maybe, we'll get away with it. And maybe we won't. There we go. Last piece to pop on there now. There we go. I'm hoping this is going to work. Because we do need the coin. Pretty badly. Come on. Come on, little pickup that could. Oh, it's trying. It's certainly trying. I'm going to do the one thing I said I didn't want to do. And that's drive through the hedge. Just to get us through there a little bit quicker because I really don't... Oh, maybe I'm not. Okay, there is collisions in there. I thought they were totally collision free. I didn't actually try driving through one. Okay, we can just walk through them. That's fine. That makes sense. I suppose you could walk through them. We'll do it properly then. Wow. Okay, I'll see you at the sawmill, guys. There we go. Just coming up to the sawmill now. That did take a little bit longer than expected because we did start fishtailing quite badly. That's why I'm trying to take it as slow as possible. We have totally overloaded it and put the weight all on one side of the trailer, which is not helping. But still, hopefully we can get a little bit more than 1,500. These are actual coniferous trees with quality lumber. Lads, it's quality. So let's see if, in fact, we'll get a bit more money. We don't have to take the straps off. The boys that come to buy it can do that themselves. I did just notice the real time is in the top corner that I left on. Never mind. 4,764. That's more like it. That's what we wanted to see. Quality lumber. So yeah, it's going to pay to only cut down the big elm trees, I believe they are. We are going to take the scenic route back and have a little look at what we do have around. I do realise I've got the trailer on the back still, but what's down this way? We can't just pop the chain harrow, I think it was called, the weeder, onto the back of that. Ooh. So that's going to be a good place. Possibly. Nope, that's the edge of the world. I thought that might have been a place to fill up with water. Never mind. So just have a quick look on the map then. Where the hell are we? Oh, the honeypot allotment's down here. And we've got CJ Farms and the farm silo. And Charlotte's livery and stud along this way. Okay. But yeah, really impressed. Really, really impressed with the map. Must say, get out of the hedge. We're not that drunk. We only had whiskey for breakfast, dinner and lunch. But yeah, no, it's a really nice map. Really enjoying being here. It does remind me a lot of near where I grew up, of course. Okay, so that's one of the farms. We could probably buy that at some point. There's a big pasture for some animals. What kind of animals live in a house like this? You'll never know because I don't own the field to buy it. So yeah, a feature of this map is when you do buy... Is this the right way? Am I going to get out of here? No, we're going to end up at the edge of the world again. I shouldn't have came down here. I'm lost. When you do buy these parcels of land with the animals on and whatnot, then things start to appear. And they start to look like they're used. Which is good. Alright, if we stick to the tarmac road, we should be okay. I do like that house there, though. Grandad, why couldn't you have bought that house? It looks like I might be able to get into that house. I am going to crash into a pole. Alright, so this... I was going to put the map on, but it doesn't matter. I know where I am now. This up here is Charlotte's stud. Let's make sure I'm not lying to you. Charlotte's livery, stables, and stud. Looks like Charlotte's doing pretty well for themselves. I don't know if it's first name or last name, so I will not assume. But yeah, it looks like a nice place. But we will own that as well eventually. Vince McMahon style hostile takeover of the whole territory. You know how it be. Another nice house. So is this just going to be housing up here then? Nothing really worth buying up this end. I'm not going to buy people's houses off them. Then who am I going to charge rent if I own all the land? Funning. So if I was to turn right here, that's the wrong button, we would end up down at Grainco. The BGA is actually down there as well. Okay, good to know. But we are going to head towards Bridge North here. Now, in the last episode I said we were in Bridge North! Maniac! That was my fault, totally. But we're actually just outside of Bridge North. We are still in the Midlands. In the Midlands. Not too far from Birmingham. Alright, so let's go to the store. Pick up that weeder. Get the weeds done because time is kicking on now. It's a good job I knocked it down to ×5. Otherwise we would have been at the end of the episode already. I know a few of you will be like, yes, hurry up and end it. For once I'm going to use an indicator. Should really have our lights on too in the rain, I guess. But we don't need it. Alright. I might get the mod that auto stops indicators, because the only reason I don't use the indicators is A, they're on the numpad, and B, they stay on, so I have to move the little arm just to get them indicators turned off again. So basically I have to press the button again. It's rather annoying. So I think I'll stick this on the car. That makes a little bit more sense. Will it strap in? Probably not. No. So we are going to have to take our time going around corners and such. We don't want to we don't want it to go flying, although that would be quite funny. Okay, so let's get this off of here. Turn that off. We're going to get the tractor and we'll get rid of these weeds real quick. Luckily I don't have to do the whole field. That is one bonus of seasons, to do grown patches. And I can just go over the patches. I do want to get them before any growth stages though, because yeah, they might start getting fully grown. Then we'll need herbicide, and that's a whole different kettle of fish. We are going to need fertilizer. We are going to need a plow. Alright, so let's see how well this thing works. It looks like it's just a chain link fence that folds up, doesn't it? Pretty good. Tractor should be able to handle it. It's not really pulling up the earth very much. It's literally just pulling out the weeds. Okay. It doesn't like it. Can it be raised and lowered? No. Okay. This tractor isn't the best for this, but it doesn't matter. So luckily, yeah, we do only have to do the patches that have grown, not the whole field, because that would be a nightmare. I think I'd be getting rid of this chain link fence if that was the case. Okay, let's fold that up. That is not well spent money. Doesn't even work with our equipment. Never mind. But we do need to go and get the seeder. And I think I will drive the tractor up there. Just because I want to see how well it's going to actually tackle these roads. Not the tractor itself, the seeder. Wow, I'm really regretting bringing the tractor in this torrential rain. I am soaked through to the core. Alright, let's park this up. Let's head on inside to the no room. What the hell? It's because I'm pressing W too quickly. Right, slow down, Lopez. Slow down. It's all good. Okay, hello, anybody here? You don't even have a desk. So we're gonna go ahead and buy the seeder. I am curious to see how the well it's gonna pull down that road. English. How well it's gonna pull down that road, I should say. We are just gonna keep it with the standard setup. We don't have crop destruction on, so I don't need anything like that. Either way, we're gonna have to repair it. Yeah, we're gonna buy it second hand. No, yeah. Go where you go. We're gonna buy it second hand because then that's gonna allow us, even though we're gonna have to drive back up, to get a seed pallet because it is more cost effective to buy a seed pallet. I know it's super cost effective to just buy the single bags, but that's going to take ages to load into the truck. The seeder, sorry. Yeah, so we're just going to buy that one pallet of seed there. I will have to come back and grab it at some point. And while we are here, do they have a solid fertilizer pallet? Yes, they do. 2,100 for 2,200. So it's basically almost £1 a litre. How much is it for a big bag, though? Solid fert. 1,920 for 1,000. Well, I know what the hell I'm buying. All right, solid fertilizer. Let's get that. One of those. We'll get it wrapped up. I think I'll get the black wrap on this. It is £50 more, but it does have the wording on, and then I can't get myself confused, even though it says it all over there, but I'm a noob. Yeah, we'll do that, just to keep on the shelf. So we'll buy that, and then we are going to go ahead and buy real quick our first part. So we're going to go and buy... We're going to go ahead and buy one of these. I'll probably just get the cheap single rack just for now. We aren't buying ICBs yet. We don't have liquid fertilizer, only solid. Yeah. And then when we get the... when we start buying more, I'll get the bigger one. So just for now, we're going to buy the single rack. Yeah, and we're going to take it back home. Let's see where the hell we want to store this. It's going to have to be around here somewhere. I should have got the boys in to delete this, and I could have put it there. We're going to have to just load them in by hand. We are strong like ox enough to... looks level to me. Strong like ox enough to pick them up with our hands for now. But I will get a front loader once we get a new tractor, or I might buy a telehandler or forklift. All right, so we've got the seed, we've got the fertilizer, we've got the seeder. This thing might look a little bit ridiculous pulling that thing. I do need to get it repaired probably before I put the seed in case it deletes it. It has happened before in the past. It is known. But can this little tiny Fendt pull this big boy? Yes, but what about if I were to lower it? I know we don't have access to the land, but it is a good test. Yes, we can. Nice. All right. Absolutely perfectly splendid. All right, let's put this in here. Is that going to let us do that? Yes, John Deere. Does have 36 operating hours. That is totally fine. It's going to be £40 to repair it. £800 to repaint it, but we're not going to waste the money on that because we are in need of money desperately. So it does look a bit beat up, but that just fits the farm, doesn't it? So let's get as much of these pulled in as we can. And I'm thinking maybe we'll be able to get the pallets to just sit on there. I know it's not realistic or ideal, but should hopefully work better. How much can this fertilizer fit in here? How much of this fertilizer can fit in here? I love the way the plastic wrap just shrinks as well. 830 litres. That's not too shabby, you know. So that's about just under half the pallet. 60%. So let's get this one chucked on here. Hopefully it will stay. This is just to transport them home. I don't want to do this all the time. And then we'll drag this over here and get this filled up with seed. Now we are going to plant oat or canola. We'll find out. How much of this is going to go in? Probably about the same. 60.48. So yeah, I'll just do this to transport them home. Hopefully it works okay and they don't go flying. Time will tell. We'll close that cover so those seeds don't get ruined by the rain. Now if I take it easy... Yeah, okay, that's not going to work. I'll bring the truck up and we'll pick them up properly. Oh, wow. How the hell are we going to get this down here? Safely? Alright, boy. Oh, don't hit me! Yes, look at that. Okay, this might not fit down this country lane, actually, coming to think of it. Let's just hope Scrapman Charles is his son, isn't going to be driving up here in his big wagon. This just about fits here. Yeah, we'll just leave it there for tonight. It is getting on now. The rain has not let up. I think we got about an hour earlier of clear weather. Never mind. So yeah, I was having a think on the way back there. Definitely going to go ahead and put canola in the ground. We cannot afford, well, it's not time yet, sorry, to put in soybeans, which is what I would have loved to have done. The return on those bad boys, not that you get very big yield, but the return on them is usually pretty high, even in hard mode. Yeah, so I think what we're going to do then, look, there's our lovely new rack. Since we don't really have much left to do today, we'll go ahead and pick up them pallets. And there we go. Got them back home. Lovely jubbly. Let's get them on the racks. So I'm going to keep them separate just so it's a little bit easier for me to load them up. So I think we're going to need seed the most. I'll put that this side. And then we'll go ahead and put the solid fert over here. I should be able to get the John Deere in here. Hey! M&M who? We should be able to get... Why is that doing that? We should be able to get the John Deere in there. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't matter. And load up pretty easily. Yeah, we're coming along nicely. So, that is going to be it for today, guys. Next time, we will get the seed in the ground. And we will get the canola put in. Because we can't do sunflowers until the last season of spring. I mean, not sunflowers. Soybeans. Wow, I'm all 6s and 7s today. I apologise. So yeah, if we get the canola in the ground, it only needs to be 5 degrees, which is why I'm trying to do that over oat, because oat's 1 degree higher. It's only 1 degree, but you know, every little helps. It could always just be none of these get planted tomorrow, depending on the weather again. And then once we've planted all that, because that'll only be about half the day, I think what we'll do is we will get rid of the bushes, because I'm quite annoyed with them going into my car like this. Yeah, so we're gonna call it there, guys. Do let me know, like I asked in the last episode, if you haven't already. I have recorded these like 2 days in a row, so I've got some backlog. But do let me know if you want me to keep that island or not in the middle of the field, or if you think we should get rid of it, turn it into arable land. Let's park this up nicely here. I did forget last time as well to put my equipment away. Naughty, naughty. Let's make sure that I've done that before I disappear. Yes, okay. So, yeah, we're going to call that an episode there, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you are enjoying this series, do not forget to leave a like. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure to subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.